Hi, everybody. I know I owe you guys a second part of the video about what to ask your recruiters and what to think about when you are enlisting, and I'm going to work on that as soon as possible. However, I wanted to bring some news. First, first I wanted to ask because I've been trying to work with my little program of editing, and I seem to be very bad at it. I am using currently Movie Edit Pro video editor on my Mac. However, there are not that many features, so there are things that I want to better on it on my videos, but I am unable. Maybe I don't know how to use the system program, but so I sent some messages to big YouTubers, people like Jenna Marbles, Alonso Larone, but I haven't got any answers, or I've got information that's sponsored. And I don't want any sponsored information because to me, at that point, I'm not sure if that person is really using it or is just trying to sell the product. So if you guys have any good movie editing software that you use on your MacBook Pro that makes it possible for you to put songs on the background and images on the bottom and stuff like that, let me know. Or if you know any videos tutoring for Movie Edit Pro that shows me where can I get those kind of features working in this, let me know as well, because I want to make better videos for you guys. Okay, all right, so my news. I am currently, well, I live in New York, as you guys know, right? And, oh, wait, let me move this. Okay, I think the light's better now. There we go. All right, so I live in New York, as you guys know. And sadly, sometimes when you are a reservist in the military, depending on your workload with the military and how much involvement you have on your reserves life, because sometimes the job requires a lot of training, requires a lot of presence, or you want to be more present like me. So it's a little more difficult to find a full-time job. And as well as the fact that not only I do try to be very present in my military career, but I also go to school. So it doubles down on the difficulties for me to find a full-time job, being able to study, being able to do my military stuff. So I made a decision, right? I decided to get my TLC license and drive for Uber, Lyft, Juno, Via, so on and so forth. So this is how it started. I have a friend who drives for Via, and Via is a very kind of new concept. It's sort of like carpooling slash, big van bus situation. But I will make another video once I start with that job. Right now, I want to make a video about my TLC experience. So, as per my experience, again, I am no professional on licensing or anything that's about laws of states or Uber, Via, Lyft, or any of that. I'm just going to tell you guys my experience, right? As you guys know. So as per my experience, New York's the only state, actually no, New York City is the only place where you need a specific license and a license plate on your car, which is the TLC, Tax and Limo Commission, to be able to drive for Via, Uber, Lyft, Juno, anything that you're gonna be essentially a cab, right, a taxi. So here you need to follow some steps. And this is what I did and what I'm doing right now to get that accomplished. So I picked a company that I wanted to drive for, right? So my friend is doing Via, and he spoke to me about their promotions, their pay, and all that stuff. So as far as I researched, as of right now, March of 2019, Via is one of the only, if not the only, application that does both per passenger rides, right? That pick you up in front of your house and then drops you off. There's an airplane passing by. Okay. And also they have something else that, if I'm not mistaken, is called Flex. So they have Blue and Flex. One of them is the door-to-door that you pay something just kind of like you doing your Uber. And the second one is like a pool, like a carpool. And the second one, actually, it's paid by the hour. So it's guaranteed money, basically. You will receive daily emails or text messages saying what their rates are for the certain hours of the day. And then if you're driving those certain hours of the day, you're going to make the hourly rates that they are offering. And you can also do the door-to-door rides and whatnot. But I still haven't done that, so I don't know if that's worth it against the other one. I am going to intend starting with the carpooling thing and do the hourly. Anyway, but enough of that. Let's go with the TLC thing. Since I decided to go with Via, I went to their website and then I applied as a driver. And then they set me up for an appointment to go to their location, to their office. So their office is in Long Island City, Queens. And then you go over there and then you sign in and you sit there and you wait and you sit with a person. I, at that point, had not done anything that I was aware of, like how to do, right? So I just sat there and I was like, hi, I want to drive with you guys. And they were like, well, how far in the process are you? I was like, 0. I haven't done anything. So they gave me this little packet, right? So the packet has, wait, I have a lot of paper in here, but the packet has like, a little card, a little list of the steps. I'm going to pull it out. So it has this thing that you're going to put your license and your stuff once you get your car. It has a little list of the steps that you need to take, and it has like stuff for Via and about their promotions for their cars and stuff like that. And then it has like, it's very cute, and they have like this thing that you can put on your dashboard once you get the car and things like that. So you get this little packet, and then you go over what's going on your packet. Like you have the steps. So on the website also, they send you emails telling you about how things progress, right? Email? Okay. So the first thing you do, right? And then it tells you the prices and everything. So the first thing you do, you're going to go to the DMV website, and then you're going to upgrade your license into a Class E, which is a chauffeur's license. You do not need to test anything anymore, because if you have a current license that is not expiring anytime soon, and or if you are about to renew it or whatever, you can renew it as a Class E. However, that license is a little expensive. I paid about $80 or something on it, so it will rack up on your price, like, of your stuff. So you keep your own license. They give you a temporary license, but you keep your regular Class D license. And then after a couple of weeks, or a couple of weeks, you get your E license. So now you have 2 licenses. You have your regular license, you have a Class C license. But your Class C license is the one that you need for everything else that you're going to do with the TLC, right? Then the second step is apply for the TLC license. So now you're going to go to the TLC Up website, tlcup.com or something like that. Don't quote me on that, because it could be gov. But I'll try to look it up, the websites, and put like all of the stuff there. Whenever I start working with Via, I can also put my driver referral code, so you guys can start the process yourselves if you want under my referral, and then we get some promotional prices. Anyway, so you apply for the TLC license. You're gonna get a applicant's number, and that application for the TLC license is $258. So now you already paid $60. Now you pay $250 something. So keep it up, because it's gonna get expensive. Anyway, so you do that application. Once you get that application, you get that application number. With that application number, you're going to enroll in a class that's called 24-hour class. That 24-hour class is a requirement for the TLC test. So you have to take a test after that. So again, VIA gives you a list, and then you just go boop, 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 and they also give you all of the little sites that you need to go to get all of these steps accomplished. Okay, now you took your 24-hour class. Also, with your 24-hour class, you're gonna have to take a wheelchair training class, and you have to take the defensive driving course. The defensive driving course is the driest thing I've ever experienced. It's 6 hours of videos, and they're really boring, but you need to do it. And if you have points on your driver's license, there's a good thing, because if you do that class, it takes several points out of your driver's license. So if you get points on your driver's license and you wanna, get them off, and you are thinking about doing the VIA or whatever TLC license, this is a good thing for you. You're gonna lose some points. You're gonna have some points taken out of your license. All right. The wheelchair class is also mandatory. Sorry, because you're gonna have the option to drive wave vehicles they call, which is for wheelchair-friendly vehicles, and I think it's a law now that every taxi cab in New York cannot refuse that kind of passenger if your vehicle is equipped for it. And if your vehicle is equipped for it, you're expected to know how to use and secure the passenger safely. So you need to do that too. However, the test is only for... I'm sorry, I had to answer the door. Jesus knocked. Anyways, so that the TLC test is only for TLC, DMV, rules. Obviously, there are going to be questions about bike lanes. There are going to be questions about ticketing and prices for tickets for violations. There are going to be questions about routes. So you need to know the map. So the 24-hour class is going to teach you all of that. The 24-hour class is going to be your bread and butter for your TLC test. Your wheelchair and your defensive courses are just mandatory. It's not a pass or fail. It's just, you just need to have it. You're also going to have a medical exam. And if you follow this VIA list, the medical exam, and they give you a code for you when you apply for the schooling. And if you're going with VIA to that specific school, I don't know, like if you watch this video a year from March 2019, if it's going to be the same deal. But when I went to this course through VIA, my medical exam was free. So when I was there, they did the medical exam for free. They did the 24-hour course, the defensive class, and the wheelchair. Also, I heard that the defensive course, you can also do it at home, but then again, you pay, I think, $30 out of your pocket, and you have a test that you need to do in the end. If you do it at the school, it's just 6 hours of videos. They're still gruesome, but, All right. So once you finish doing your classes, you will receive an email, because everything is uploaded into the TLC website, right? So you applied for your TLC license. Over there, you're going to upload your Class E driver's license. The school or yourself, depending on where you go to the medical exam, going to upload the medical results. And then the school is going to upload your 24-hour course completion. Once you do that, your 24-hour course completion is uploaded there. TLC is going to send you an email that's going to tell you, hey, congratulations, you can take your test now. And then you go to the website that they tell you, and then you go and you pay $49 for your exam. So try not to fail it, because if you fail it, you will pay every single time. And that's what I did today. Today I went to my TLC test. The cutoff is 70%, so you need to do 70% and above. I got an 85, so I passed. Yay. And then once you pass that test, all you need to do after that is fingerprints, which is $88.75, and I did that last week. And you will take a drug test, which I'm doing it on Monday. The drug test, as far as I'm aware of, is the last step on the list right here. Again, the list. The last step is a drug test. And then after that, you just need to go to the TLC website, TLC Up. Oh, it's right here, nysc.gov/TLC Up. I'm going to put it on the comments, all of these websites, so you guys can take a look. And then you're going to upload everything that's missing. And once everything is there, it says here that step 7 is reserve a TLC licensed vehicle with VIA, right? So after my everything from my TLC is uploaded, I am going to go back to the first office, the first time that office that I went, the VIA office, and then I'm gonna ask them how it works for the cars and everything else. Because when I started, they had a promotion for $2,250 credit. So they will pay for your car for a little while, and then everything that you do during that time, as long as you have a certain amount of rides, the car is paid for by them. So I need to go over there and reiterate how does it work and all that stuff, and then I'm going to bring it up to you guys in a video when I start working for VIA and my experience there. So basically that's it so far. Just some advice is keep in mind that, well, that was the thing that happened to me was when we finished the 24-hour course, I wanted to get that email right away and get that test done. We finished the course on the 13th of March. Today is the 30th, and only today I did the test. So keep an eye on that email box. Keep an eye on your spam box, because I didn't receive my email until the day before yesterday, so the 27th. And they told us that it was just a 5 business day thing, and it took a while because TLC didn't receive my results from my school, my 24-hour course. So I had to call TLC, I had to call the testing center, I had to call the school. It was a lot of calling around, and if I hadn't called around, I probably wouldn't be able to do the test today. So do not finish the 24-hour course and wait for the email. And if you don't get the email for a couple of days, think that that's super normal. You know, if you wait for a week, like 5 business days, and it's still not there, do call people, because the TLC application, you have 90 days to finish your application. So you have 90 days to have everything uploaded and done at the TLC website so you can get your license. Otherwise, you have to pay the $258 again and redo the whole process. So make sure that you keep an eye on that email, take the test really fast, do everything really quickly, and get all of your stuff done. And also, time is money, right? In New York. So we're spending so far on this. I've spent, so course is $200, applications $258. The DMV driver's license was $80, so that's already $500 and change, you know. And then you have the fingerprints, that's 80 something, and the drug test is going to be 30. So I spent upwards of, like, you know, $600 conservatively, because I don't want to do the math right now, on this, you know. So if you miss the timeline, some of it you're going to have to pay for again. So you don't want to do that, all right? I do have the drug test due to do it. And for you guys that are following me and know about my police thing, my NYPD thing, again, I do not want to pursue that anymore, as of I mentioned it to you guys in another video a little bit back ago, because I'm in school, and finishing the police academy would mean that I have to commit to that job for 2 years without knowing when I can go back to school. And school right now for me is going to be my priority. So this seems to be the one thing that I can make my time, you know, make my own schedule. Again, when I start driving, I'll let you guys know if I actually made money. But it seems like there is a way to make money driving for cabs and taxis. I've spoke to some Uber people, and they all have different ways of making their money. But it seems like there is a way to make a lot of money here, and I will let you guys know how it goes. All right. If you guys have any advices, if you guys have any ideas for videos, let me know. And if you guys have any advices about driving for Uber, Lyft, VIA, Juno, so on and so forth. Let me know because I'm going to start soon. And just keep in mind that I'm going to be driving that huge Mercedes Matrix at first for the first month. So if you have any advice, give me advice for that. And then give me advice later, or for later, not later, but for later. What should I do after my month is up? And then I have to start paying out of my pocket for my rental. I would really appreciate any help. All right. So to recap here, give me advice on a editing software. Help me out with the whole driving taxi limo thing. And I would be really appreciative. And I'm going to keep posting videos about my experience for you guys that are interested in starting the process and don't know how it goes. Hear how it goes, pick your company, do your Class E, TLC process, schooling, testing, fingerprints, drug test, upload everything. You get your TLC license, and then you're on to rent your car. I will post a video about everything on my first day after I rent my car and know what's going on. All right? I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe and post comments and like the videos and everything else. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.